Sir, I'm audible, sir. Can anyone please reply to me?
Yes, audible.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, audible, ma'am.
Take this privilege of introducing our speaker of this session, Dr. Suraj Sharma. Dr. Sharma is currently working as an associate professor in the Department of Computer Science at Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, a central university at Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh. Prior to this, he was associated with IIT Bhubaneswar. Dr. Sharma has done his MTech and PhD from NIT Rourkela. He is also associated with the startups such as Tech Boot Camps, Kalki Academy, and government-funded projects. He has published more than 100 research papers in the reputed international journals, transactions, and conferences. His research area includes Internet of Things, blockchain, cybersecurity, cloud and edge computing, localization, machine learning or AI, and big data. He is involved in several research communities including IEEE Computer Society, ACM, CSI, IEI, ISRD, etc. He has served on the editorial boards of top quality international journals such as Transactions on Money, IEEE Consumer Electronic Magazine, IGI Global Bentham Science, and so on. He has also served as a track chair, publicity chair, and program chair for many international conferences and symposiums. He is actively involved in several international journals for reviewing the research papers including IEEE, Elsevier, Springer, ACM, Village, etc. Let us welcome Dr. Sharma and we look forward to have an insightful and engaging session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Preeti ma'am, for your kind introduction.
Welcome, sir.
Uh, I welcome you all in this pre-lunch session for this particular FDP, and I hope like this will be somehow giving the value addition in your research journey. Let me share my screen. Is this my PPT is visible to all? Anyone?
Yes, sir, it's visual.
It is visible, and now it is changing also.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Thank you. So, at any point of time, if you'll find any difficulty to what I am saying and what is in the screen, please let me know so that I'll rectify it. And again, I'll welcome you in this particular session. Here, in this session, we are going to learn some tools and techniques by which we can do some effective literature survey, as well as I'll let you know some of the tools and techniques which we generally use for the research paper writing. That particular part also we are going to touch. So this session will take you to all the aspects related to the research which we can fulfill using different tools and techniques, right? So let's dig into this particular topic and try to understand. Now, what these research tools and techniques will do, right? So this is going to help you to for your effective research. It will be any type of instrument, or it may be any type of strategy or the method that we'll use for collect, analyze, and interpret data necessary for our research purpose. For example, we can have different type of surveys with the help of tools. We can do a different type of interviews, experiment, observation protocols, questionnaire, or data analysis we can do with the help of different software. So these research tools are helping us on doing all those things. Now, if we'll go for the techniques, the research technique, which is the combination of systematic procedures and methodology played to conduct research effectively and achieve a specific research objective. So whatever the objectives are, the technique is going to achieve those things, like quantitative technique, like statistical analysis or numerical data collection. Quantitative technique, we have interview, case studies, or contact analysis, right? So these are, so we are going to have different tools and techniques in this particular session, so that we can take the help of the existing tools and techniques that we have, which will definitely reduce our time for analyzing anything or to process anything, right? And it is very much useful for our effective research. Now, ultimately, when we use these tools and techniques, what it is going to serve, or what are the purpose it is going to serve. So the first purpose of using these tools are having more efficiency in our research journey. Like, they significantly expedite the research process, allowing research to accomplish more in less time. Instead of manually shifting through piles of journals or data, tools can automate or simplify these tasks. So first of all, it is making our research journey more efficiently. Efficiently, we can do that. Next is the accuracy. What happens is, when we do whatever these tools are doing, when we do by ourselves, there is the chance of the human error, right? Even though these tools and techniques are not 100% giving you the right result, but the thing is that it is helping us to find out those mistakes or those errors which we cannot see in our research paper. Let's say we have prepared any research paper, but why we do that is, while creating the research paper, once we have the first draft of our research paper, what we do the next is we used to read it. But the thing is that when we prepare the research paper, it is very difficult to find out the errors. But when we show that research paper to our guide or to any other author, so they will find out the problems very easily, right? But when we give these papers to the tools it will accurately find it out what are the error or what are the mistakes that we have done for in that particular paper, right? So it is making the process and giving you more accurate version of your work, right? By using those tools and techniques. Next is organization. See, with the help of these tools, we can make an organized way of data collection to finding out the different. What will happen is when we start doing the research, we used to learn different papers, right? We all do. What happen is when we do the research and we go through different papers, sometime what will happen is the same paper we learn twice or thrice, and it is definitely a waste of time. What will happen is we are not doing the systematic way of what we can say is going through the literature. We come across the same paper again and again, and we forgot what the finding we find it out at the previous days when while learning those papers. It will, and this particular process will be time consumer. Again, when we refer those papers, it will be very difficult to find out those paper again, right? So do we have any tools, techniques by which we can organize all those things together? So answer is yes. We have some organizing tools that we'll see today in this particular uh, session, and we'll learn that how we can use those tools for keeping our data in a systematic way, keeping our references, findings in a systematic way, so that when we refer that thing again, it will be means there will be no time consumption, and we can refer it in uh, a very clear way next time, right? So the time what we are wasting earlier will not going to waste again, right? Because everything is organized, everything is in one place, right? So this is how those uh, organizing tool will help you on. Then again, we have different collaboration tool or collaborative tool. What will happen is we know that in today's research, we do not have only one author for a paper or for a research paper. We need to onboard many authors into our research, right? And we do that so my research will become more acceptable, because other author or research paper. In that way, what will happen is we need some sort of collaborative tools by which that paper could be modified simultaneously by a number of people, and all the modification will be reflected into your paper. It is not like if you have sent your paper to, let's say, author 2. Author 2 has done some modification, but when he'll giving you back, author 3 has also giving the version of the same paper. What will happen is you will be confused that which particular change I need to incorporate in that paper, either from author number 2 or author number 3. Instead, if we'll use those collaborative tools in which we know that this particular changes will be done by author number 2 and this particular will be done by author number 3, and both the changes are reflected at the same time, it will be very good for us to identify which changes need to be incorporated and which version should be there, should be kept. And we should also have the different version of it. Let's say we have a version 1.0, some modification has been done version 1.1, version 1.2, version 1.3. Let's say I want to come again to version 1.1, so it is very easy to come in that. Is there any message? Okay. Okay. Thank you for showing that particular problem. As I know, like sometime you will not find the changes in the slides. Let me do it once again. So I'm in the slide where it is written research tools and technique and their importance. The first one is collaboration and second one is reproducibility. Um, we are in the same. Are you able to see this? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. If I'm going back, could you be able to? So right now I'm in the again same, but it is efficiency, accuracy, and organization. Could you able to see?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, great, great.
Yes, sir.
What? Is my slide is changing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
It's changing.
okay, thank you. Okay, so that is one thing that we'll do, like collaboration, which is very much important. Otherwise, we'll get confused that who has changed um, uh, anything in my paper, right? So we'll use those, or I'll let you know that what are the different collaborating tools that we can use in our research. Next is reproducibility. What it is saying that is we need to use some standard tools or techniques that ensure that another researchers, if they want to replicate your work, then they can easily can do. What will happen is when we use those standard tools and techniques for our work to be validated by, let's say, different simulation tools or standard data set, right? When we use those standard tools and techniques, what will happen is the other researchers can easily replicate your work. And if other researcher is going to be increased, because one more aspect of research is how the citation is going to increase in your work, right? Generally what will happen, we done a very good research work, but it is not at all accepted by many researchers. It means that the citation will be very low. The citation is very low. The main reason is we use the tools and techniques for our in our paper are not standard or are not accepted by many other researchers, right? This is the 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 reason why the citation is not going to increase. There are so many other reasons, but this is also a reason. So we need to use the standard technique which will help the other researcher to replicate our work so that they can do the modification in our work, enhance it, and cite our work, right? Cite our work and use it for their work. In that way, the citation is going to increase, and if your citation is reaching to some reliable number, so it will increase more because it will be accepted by, let's say, some 50, 60 or 70, 100 researchers. So that 100 will be 200, 300 in a fraction of time, right? So this plays an important role. So in summary, what we can say that these research tools and techniques are the backbone of modern research. They optimize the research process, ensure the scholars produces high quality, credible and impactful findings, right? Previously that facilities are not there. Previously we doesn't have these facilities which we have right now. So we do it all manually. We do not use any tools or techniques, and it will take a lot of time to complete. Right? It happens. But nowadays we have those tools and techniques, which I will see shortly, which we can use it nowadays. So let's go to the tools related to the literature review, or the tools which will help in the literature review. Okay. Could you able to see some of the tool name that I have written here? So here are some literature review tool. The first one is the paper digest. Second is elicit. Third one is the chat PDF. And the last one is the consensus. I hope you all able to see that. Now, if not, let me know, right? Let's go first into the paper digest. So what I'll do is I'll just copy this link of paper digest, which is a tool. All these tools are cloud based. We doesn't have to install this. Okay. So what I'll do is I'll just paste the link of paper digest. So it is written paperdigest.org/review. Before going to review, let me ask you some questions. You can answer me in the chat box if you want. Let's say, what is the first step for doing a research? Anybody? Because I hope you all are faculty members. Most of you have already done the doctorate, and most of you are in the process. So could anyone, or not anyone, could you tell me what is the first step of the research? You can answer me in the chat box. I'll just open the chat box. Nibedita ma'am, do you want to? Topic for research, very good. Problem statement, very good. Paramjit Singh has given topic for research. Ashok Kumar has given problem statement. Tapan Ranjan Sahu, problem identification, very good. Dr. Rashmi Ranjan, research of literature, very good. Dipti Mai Panda, identification of problem, very good. Umesh, research problem, very good. Padmalochan Parida, the first step of research process is to identify and define the research problem or question, very good. Okay, so you all are in the right track, right? So what I find is, you all know, yes, research gap and review of literature, very good. Lucky Panigai. Then we have Shobna. She has written research topic in brief. Yes, this is okay. Great. I'm overwhelmed by uh, your answer. You all are correct. The main thing is finding out the research problem, right? Finding out the research problem. Now, the process of finding out the research problem will be, what are the steps by which we can find out the research problem? So there are two. Okay. One, whether your guide will tell you that this is your research problem, and in this way you have to find out the answer. So your guide will let you know that this is the research problem or the problem statement in which you need to work. The second step is to have a brief idea about your research area and getting the problem by doing the literature survey, right? Why we do literature survey? To find it out what other people have already done in that particular area. The second thing is the method the other people have already been done in that particular area, and finding out their research gap, by which we can find out that these are the research gap what we have right now, because that gap has not been fulfilled. Now that research gap will become our problem statement, right? To solve the, or to get the gap, we try to find out the research problem out of it. So these are the only two steps. One is either the problem statement will give research survey, and getting the gap, that gap, research gap, will be your problem. Okay. You all agree with me? If not, you just let me know what are the third method, if you know. Research gap and the literature. Okay. Finding the research gap and review literature, research gap. Okay. Fine. Now what I want is, some of you could tell me any. Okay, so one first step is very easy, right? You go to your supervisor, and if he has the readily problem to tell you that this is the problem, if you will go through for 1 year or 2 year or 3 year down the line, will be very good for your PhD work, and it is also being used, and these problem could be solved by you, and you can use those problem and find out your research in that, around that research problem. The second method is to get into research literature review or literatures, read those literatures and get the research gap, right? This is the second step. So what we'll do is we'll try to learn here that how the second step will be fulfilled, or second step would be done by the researcher using those tools and techniques. Okay. So for that, what I want is, I want any research area, just 2-3 line of your research area. In that we'll try to do the literature review. So for that, I want any of the research area. Could anyone tell me? Yeah, I'm looking to the message. Anyone could tell me the research area? Please give your response in the message. Very good. AGC in power system. Shubha Darshini Mishra ma'am has given AGC in power system. Behavior of investors towards mutual fund investigation. Very good. AI in e-governance, green HRM. Okay. Anyone else? और कोई? AGC in power system. What is the full form of AGC? 3D printer in production engineering. Okay. Thermal management system in electric vehicle. Okay. Thermal management system in electrical vehicle. Very good. Task scheduling and load balancing in cloud. Okay. Disaster resilience in information settlement. Okay. So I got some around 8-9 research problem. Let me pick one. Thermal management. So I'll pick Manmohan Patnaik's problem. Thermal management system in electrical vehicle. See, in the electrical vehicle, we have this issues related to their motors. So how we can deal with the thermal power, task scheduling and load balancing in cloud. Okay. Role of
Actually, sir,
accounting.
Sir, good morning, sir.
Yes.
Actually, sir, I have enrolled my PhD in NIST University.
Okay.
I have done my masters in machine design mechanical engineering. And I am working on the battery thermal management system of electric vehicles, because in the electric vehicles, the burning of batteries and the batteries inside the vehicle and catching on dielectric like glycol, also a good coolant, and its freezing point is very high. And the third point is it is non-conductor of electricity, so there will be no damage to the flow of electricity inside the.
Okay, fine. Sanju Khan Mishra has given AI role in financial service sector. Okay, very good. Now let's find out one problem. So one problem we find out, like thermal management system in electrical vehicle. Let's do and find it out that how we can do the literature survey in that particular area. Okay. Now my first suggestion is, all of you, if you want, see what is the requirement when we do the literature survey. The requirement is the paper, right? We need a good and reliable paper for our area that we want, right? So the first thing that you can do is you can go to Google Scholar. In the Google Scholar, you can enter the name of the problem or the area in which you want the paper, right? And just search.
That is the battery thermal management system in electric vehicles.
So if you come and find it out here, what you will find it out? You will find it out different papers, and now you can do many things here. What are the things that you can do? So it is not like, let's say I want some latest paper here. So what I'll do is, here it is written since 2025, 24, 21. I can make a custom. I want the paper which is starting from, let's say, 22, and it is up to till now, right? So if I am filtering that, so all the paper which, yes.
The screen, I think it's stuck. Please update the screen.
Okay, now could you see the Google Scholar which I have opened?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Visible.
sir. Yes, sir. Now it is okay.
Okay, great. So in the Google Scholar, I have just given the area of the research. I have not specified the problem yet. Okay. Now, thermal management system in electrical vehicle. Now I got the paper which is having these words, which is thermal management system and having an electrical vehicle. Now, with this Google Scholar, you can do many things. The first thing that you can do is finding out the range of the paper. Okay, so from what day, what year to what year you want to find the papers, that you can customize. First thing. So here I have written like 2022 to 25. So all the paper which is published in between 22 to 25 is going to come here. First thing. Second thing is another filter which is say short by relevance and short by date. If you want, you can do it. Next thing is any type or review articles. Review articles means we have two type of articles that you'll find out. One is the review article, another is your research article. So in the review article, you will find out those papers which is having the some sort of literature review type of thing. Some sort of review, some sort of literature review has done by those papers. Those papers you will find it out if you'll click here. But if it is any type, it means that you'll find the combination of it. You'll find out the research paper as well as you'll find out the review paper. Getting it? Now, the next thing is included patents and include citation. Now, we have checked the include citation. The meaning is every paper will be having the citation. If you'll see from very first, there are citation which is given. Citation means it tells you the acceptability of that particular paper, that how many other people have already cited that paper in their research. Getting it? And if you'll go to, this is the first page, if you'll go to the second page, you will find out other set of papers, right? And with all those filter that we have written. Now, other thing that you'll find out here is in the last column, you'll find out these links. Now, this link will let you know that which particular paper is having the PDF and which particular publisher has published it. Okay. So it will give you the link or take you to the link of the publisher where it is published. So you doesn't have to waste your time to find out those paper which doesn't have the PDF associated with it, right? PDF means you'll find out that paper directly. Now, these paper which is not having the link, it means that first of all, it is not having that paper which is freely available. If you'll open this, it is published in Elsevier. If you'll go to that paper and you will find out like it is the purchase PDF, means you have to purchase it. Okay. If your institute has not taken the subscription, then you need to purchase it. So to getting the paper is either you will take this paper and Google it, you will find out some PDF of it by, let's say, some other site, maybe that particular ResearchGate is also a media where you'll get that paper, or that particular person has already given that paper on. Okay, I request all of you to mute yourself. It will be better. Whatever you want to tell, you can tell in the chat box, or I'll take the query from very last. Okay.
Okay, sir. Just a minute, sir. Just a minute.
Yes.
Sorry, actually, I am disturbing you.
Yes.
Actually, the papers which belongs to Scopus or SCCI, if I will take the review from those papers, because in my first semester the coursework is going on, and as per the instruction of my guide and HOD, I need to publish a review paper in between the completion of the coursework. So if in the those review the points is rating will have more value as in comparison to other non-standard journal papers. So is it possible for me to download minimum?
See.
Hello.
Yes.
Sir, please, you are requested to ask questions at the last. Please don't interrupt sir when he's telling. Please keep your questions to the last of the session.
So, to answer your question, Manmohan ji, I'll let you know that how you'll find out the reliable paper, or how you'll find out the paper which is good for your work. Okay, you can filter out
Yes.
those paper which are not published in the good journal. Now, here you can see
Yes, sir.
itself what are the paper which are published in which particular publisher. So here you can see Elsevier, 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 right? So you can find out those
Yes, sir.
paper which is published in a good journal, MDPI, Elsevier. Second thing is, only download those paper, or only put your time to those paper which has the good number of citation. So that's why the citation has the significance. If the good number
Yes,
of
sir.
citation is there,
Definitely.
means it is accepted by many people, and if it is accepted by many people, means it is reliable paper, and you can use those paper for your research work. Okay, so this is the first step that you can use. Go to
Yes,
the
sir.
Google Scholar, put your work, and find out the paper which is, or from the title you can find out those paper. Yes, this is what I want. Go for the publisher,
Yes, sir.
find out the citation, how much the citation it has. In that way,
Sir.
you can find out those paper which you can refer for your research work. This is the first thing. Now let's go to the tool which I am looking here. So I'll take this this area of research again, and let me download one paper at least. So I got one paper, and I'm downloading this for the next tool purpose. Okay, so I'll use it for the next tool which I'll show you here. I request all the viewer to mute yourself. It will be better. Now, there is a fast literature review tool which is Paper Digest, right? So the link is given.
Sir.
The same link I pasted here in my browser, and I'll put the research area here: thermal management system and electrical vehicles. Okay, and what I'll do
Yes,
is
sir.
I'll
Yes.
just now, while searching it, it is going to give you those paper which is very good and published in very good and reputed journal. Now, if you find it out, they have given me around 10 papers, and they have also listed that paper in the form of in the proper way of citation or the reference. They have also kept the impact factor. The impact factor is 6, 8, 6, 5. In that way, they have given me the 10 papers. Next thing is, you can go through those papers by the link, right? So there is a link by which you can go to that particular paper. Next, if you'll go and scroll down, you will find out the literature, some sort of summary of all those 10 papers. That in the first paper, which is published in 2004, which one? The first one, which is published in 2004, is what it is talking about, right? Then in 11, what it is talking about. Then in 16, what it is talking about. Then in 18. So you'll find out at least one line related to that particular paper. At least one line related to that particular paper. So some sort of literature you will get from those 10 papers. Got it? Now what I'll do is, instead of any time here, I'll just change it to past 5 years. After doing that, I'll again search. Now what this tool will do is, again if you'll see, they will give you 10 paper. Now this paper, because I have kept last 5 years, so it is going to give you the papers which is published in last 5 years. Mainly the paper what they have given is from 2021. So you got again 10 paper and the literature related to that paper.
Manmohan sir, please mute yourself. You can carry on, sir.
Another thing that we can do here is, last 5 years, I'll make it like past year. And I'll again search it. So till now, what I got is, I got 20 paper till now from good and reputed journal. And now I'll make it past year. It means that from 2024 to 2025, I got the papers. So this paper is 2024, 2024, 2024, and 2025. So I got 10 paper from 24 and 25, and the literature of those papers. Getting it? So till now, what you got? We got 30 reliable papers and some literature related to those 30 papers. Got it? Without reading a single paper or without wasting much of your time. Next here is past month. Now if you look into that and you'll search it, now again it will give you some papers which has been published recently in past month, and they will give you the review of it. So what you got? You got around 40 papers and the 1 or 2 line of literature of those papers, right? Again, past week. So in the past week, we doesn't have that much of paper, but still it is showing you some of the papers which has been published in the last week. All are good and reputed, finding from good and reputed journal. So at least 40 to 50 paper you will find out. All those 40 to 50 paper is from the good and reputed journals. And also you will find out the literature out of that. So see, this tool is very good and very powerful tool. You can use it, you can copy these content, but the thing is that I'll not suggest that as it is you will use it for the publication. Literature you can use, but the content which that tool is generating, you should not use as it is. Because if you're going to publish these things in the conferences or in the journal, they will have the plagiarism tool. These plagiarism tool is also having the AI generated content detection that is easily going to detect that these are the these are the sentences which are generated by the tool. So you can read those things, you can modify those sentences for your work. You can add up some 2-3 more lines, and then you can use it. So what it will do is it is going to reduce your time to finding out good journal or good papers. Getting it? This is how this tools are going to help you. So I think you understood that how you can go forward for the first step. First step is to do the literature review. So one thing is to go to Google Scholar and find it out. Second thing is to use this Paper Digest cloud-based tool. Now let's go to another tool. This tool, the name of the second tool is called Elicit. Okay. I'll take the link. Again, this is another tool which will help you in your initial to finding out the good and reliable paper for your research work. Okay. Now it is saying to ask the research question. Now I'll use the same question which I find out from Manmohanji, which is thermal management system in electrical vehicles.
Thank you, Hart.
Now I'll search. Okay. So this is the second tool. Okay. Now this tool, what it is doing is, it is giving me 4 papers, summary of top 4 paper. It is just like giving me. It will take a short time for displaying this. Meanwhile, okay, now it displayed. So it displayed some of the papers. By clicking this link, you can find out those papers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, how much? 4 is there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 papers are there. For every paper, 2-3 lines are written. Now, if you'll scroll it down, you'll find out the paper. This is the paper which is related to it. This is another paper. This is another paper. In that way, you'll find out some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 paper. Okay. Now, if we'll scroll it down, here it is written load more. While clicking this, you'll find out some more 7-8 papers. Again, 7-8 papers are there. Now, what are the things that you, or if you want to load it again, you can load it. Okay. Now, these are the different papers that I have find it out. Okay, the papers. Now, where it is published, who are the author, which is written, how many citation it has, what is the source, DOI number is there. Now you can use the filter. Here it is a filter. Now what are the options that we have? The first option is has PDF. It means that if I do that, it means that it will give me those paper which has the PDF, or I can access the PDF. So if I'll enable it, so only those paper which is having the PDF will be given. Second thing is year. I can manage the year also. I can manage the year from 2020 to till now, means for the last around 6 years. I can also go for the general quality, right? I want a good quality paper, so I'll go for Q1, Q2, or else I'll go through Q3, Q4 type of journals, right? So up to that I can. Second thing is, what are the paper that I want? Do I want a review? Do I want meta-analysis? Do I want semantic review? So if I don't have any specific type of paper for that, leave it. Next is the keyword, that these keywords should be there. If I want that, then I'll add those keywords here. And again, I'll do the, and I'll apply it. So once I'll apply again, it will give me those paper which is published in Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journals. Next thing is, they will have the PDF with them. So every paper is having the PDF with them, right? So these are the different papers which is published in Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, these journals. And you'll find out, because they have published in Q1, Q2, Q3 journals, Q4 journals, they have some citation with them. If you'll see every paper, you'll find out some sort of citations. It means that they are reliable, as well as they have published in Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4 journal. Getting it, what I'm saying? If you'll go for any of the source, let's say this, I'll click it here, it is going to give me the PDF of this. So now it is downloading this particular, because I want those paper only which has the PDF, right, available freely. So I made the filter, and I'll got those paper only which has the PDF. Getting it? Irrespective of your institute, what subscription they have taken, it will find out the PDF from any of the source, whether from the publisher side or whether from the author. Generally, the author will put their paper in the research gate, or they will put their paper in their website. Okay, from there you can get. If you are not getting the PDF, and you'll find out like this is the paper which is very much important, but I am not getting the PDF of that paper. So always you can find out the friend in NITs or IITs or any other institute which has the subscription. Make a friend and request him or her to give this particular paper to you by downloading it. Second thing you can do is, you can always request that paper from the author. So you can do a request to the author and give a polite email that I want this particular paper, or if you may permit, I'll get that particular paper because my institute has not been subscribed to that journal. Kindly provide that paper to me so that I can do the research in that area, right? Author will very happily give you the paper. Why? Because they need, or they want that the paper should be cited by people, right? So what I told you till now is how to get good quality journals, or how to get good quality paper for your literature review. Now, this site will also do another thing, and very good thing. Generally, when you go through any literature review paper, a review paper or literature survey paper, you will get different paper, as well as you will get a comparison table of the paper, what they have done the literature review. In that particular literature review table or the comparison table, you can create by this tool. Now, this is the paper. This is the abstract summary of that paper. Means one line about that paper. Okay, you can make a copy paste to your work, and you can just modify it and use it. Now, if you'll go to again right side of it, you can add more columns. What are the columns that you can add? Summary, main finding, you can add, right? See, one more column has been added up, which is called main finding, right? This is the paper, abstract of the abstract summary of that particular paper, which is previously there. Now, find main findings related to that paper. How making your work very easy. So, as you want the literature survey to be done, see, this is the way how it will be done, very easy way. Just make a copy and paste to your work and just modify it. I'll let you know some tools and techniques by which you can reframe the sentences, which will help you. You want to add methodology, you can add outcome. Let's add limitations. You can add up limitations also related to that paper. See, one more column has been added. So in that way, you can add some more columns. Now, up to 2 columns you can add for the free version. If you want to use it, you can see research gap is also there. You doesn't have to read it for the finding out the research gap, that you can get it from here. Let's say I want the research gap. Let me add it. Now another column has been added here, which is called the research gap. See, research gap. This is talking about the research gap if it is mentioned in that particular paper. Okay. If you want to load more, it is going to load more. So see how beautiful this cloud-based tool is there for your initial literature review, and it will help you to find out the paper, summary of that particular paper. If there is a research gap related to it, it is also showing you that research gap. The limitation, it is also showing you. The summary, it is also showing you. What are the other column you want to add? You can add it from here. Future research, hypothesis, research question, theoretical framework, study objective, right? Finding the sources, interactive effects, outcome measures, methodology, right? You can make a copy or paste up to this. You can load it, right? Load it more if you want. I am not loading it because it will take time. So load it more, research paper, and with all those columns. So it will do most of your work. See, to read a paper, it will take a lot of time, right? One paper, if you want to sit with one paper, to read it out one paper, it will take around 4 to 5 hours to understand what is that in that paper, and to get your question to be answered before reading it, right? So before reading a paper, we should have the frame of questions in our mind that we want to be answered by that particular paper. Like we want to be answered like what is the method that they have used, what are the different parameters they have used for the comparison with the other work, whether they have considered some of the parameter or not in their paper. So we have some set of questions in our mind before reading a paper. But this method is going to help you and reduce your hour of hard work into smart work. Okay. Now let's go to the third literature review tool, which is called Chat PDF. Now, what is this tool and what it will do is like Chat GPT, whatever question you ask, it will give you the answer by what? By looking into different sources. Okay. But here what it is going to do is, whatever question you are going to ask, it will answer your question from that PDF only. Okay. So it is saying upload a PDF. So what I'll do is, I'll upload the PDF which I have downloaded. Now once I'll upload it, here comes the paper which has been uploaded. Right, this is the paper which has been uploaded. Now we have a place where we can ask the question. It is also giving us the example what we can ask. Now it is saying that this research examine a multi-objective energy management system in microgrids, particularly focusing on integrating controllable loads and electrical vehicle, aim to optimize both electrical and thermal energy, highlight the importance of combining various energy carrier in that way, right? Summary this paper, what role do controller, load and electrical vehicle play in energy management? These are the set of questions that you can ask. You can all ask always a question, whatever question is in your mind while reading it. What it will do is, to get your question, it will find out the answer from this paper only and it will answer you here only. So what I'll do is, let's say I'll ask a question that what method has been used in this paper to find the energy management. What method has been used in this paper to find the energy management? So what it is saying, the paper utilized two-step method to solve energy management problem. So the answer is given by this paper only. Find the optimal petro solution and trade-off solution, and you will find it out from page number 1 and page number 40. So this answer, where you will find it out? You'll find it out in page number 14 and page number 1. So you see, whatever question you'll ask, it is going to answer from this PDF only. So you have to frame the question smartly to get the answer, to get your effective answer. Getting it, what I'm saying? So this is a very good tool that you can use. Instead of reading the whole paper, we just upload the paper and we'll ask the question what is in our mind that we traditionally use before reading a paper. This is a chat PDF which you can use. Next tool for the same literature review process is called consensus. Now let's see this paper, this tool, what it will do. Now the same question, same research question I'll ask here, okay? Yes, any question? Okay, so this is my question. This is my question. And I'll ask the answer for that. Now, what it is doing is, it is giving me a summary of it. Thermal management system in electrical vehicle. It is giving me the type of thermal management system, challenges and future directions, and there is a citation also, which with each, so you can see the citation. And the paper you can find it out here. So whatever question you'll ask is, it is going to answer in that way, and you'll find out at least good 10 papers here, which you can use for different purposes. Also, it is saying you can ask some related questions. What are the latest advancement in thermal management system for EV, integrated thermal management solution for electrical vehicle, challenges in battery thermal management system in EV? You can ask all those questions here, and it will give you the answer as well as the citation from those. The citation, also proper citation, it will give you. What are the latest advancements? Let's say challenges. What are the different challenges in battery thermal system? So it will give me that answer also. So you see, this particular tool will help you in a different way, but it is going to solve your purpose to get the good quality journal. Okay. Now it is generating key challenges in battery thermal management. These are the key challenges, and these are the citation which is written here. So 10 citation it has taken, and these are the citations. So we can go through any of the paper. All are different review papers which I have find out here. You can go inside that paper. If you are looking for the full text of that paper, you need to click here. Now where it has been published, it has been published in Q1 General. Right, and these are the key takeaway related to that paper. If you have upgraded version of it, you will find out more things. So whatever tools I told you, it has a free version as well as the upgraded version. So depend upon what tool will be useful for you, you can take the subscription of it and you can use it. So if the subscription is you will find it out like it is okay, I can afford. So for your research work, you can use it. All those are the tools and techniques which are there, which we can use it smartly for our work. Now, let's go for the next set of literature survey tools, which are under the category of visual literature survey. Now, how the visual literature survey will be done? The meaning of visual literature survey is you will get the papers, or you will get the set of papers, and any of the paper, if you want to find it out the history of it, like what are the different from what are the different references of that paper and what are the different citation of that paper, means its history and how it has been come up, and the next how the advancement has been done in that particular paper. Then these uh, visual tool is going to help you. Okay, so let's see all those tools one by one. Every tool has the same way of finding, and but some of the tool are, if you find it out good, then you can use it. So first one is the lit map. What that lit map is required is, it required a paper as a seed, any paper as a seed. So the paper that I have downloaded, let's go and find it out, the downloaded paper. So at the very beginning, I have downloaded a paper, right? So this is the paper that I have downloaded. In this is the DOI of that paper. Let's copy this. Digital object identification, right? DOI. So this is the DOI of that paper, and I'll just enter. Yes, this is the paper that we are talking about. Let's click it, and it will tell you, or it will create a map of that paper, which is showing you many things. What it will show you, that this is the paper, and this paper has been produced by taking the help of other paper. See, these are the different paper they have used. Some of the paper which are not linked, but they are linked with the other paper which has taken the reference of it. And all those paper which is showing here by giving this paper, all those paper are related paper, related to each other, as you can see. And all the paper which is here are listed here. One by one, you can find it out, all those papers. Getting it? कहाँ? ठीक. So I think it is. Let's say if I'll go to any of the paper, let's say I'll click this. So this is the paper that I have clicked. If you want to get the PDF, you can get, if it is there. The citation, reference citation is 338. Sorry, references are 338. The citation is 74. If you want to click that, okay, I need to sign it up. Let's sign in. So with the simple Google account, you can sign in. Again, it is asking me to put the DOI. It is showing the method how we can adapt, right? I can go to some latest paper also, 2024, 2021, or custom. I can custom the range also. I can explore the related article. So in that particular map, whatever will come are from the are related to that particular paper. So if you find a good paper, which you find it out like what are the other paper which are related to it, you can use this. Always use this lit map, right? Let's go to another tool. One is the lit map that we have just seen. Let's go to another tool which is called connected papers. Now here it is also required the DOI or the paper title of the paper that you want to map. So I'll just give that paper DOI. This is the title. It is okay. So this is the paper. See, this is also giving the set of papers which are related to this paper. Okay. These are all the set of papers which are related to this paper. In any of the paper, you can click. You can find out the summary of that paper. Is the PDF is available? Yes. If it is enabled, means the PDF is also available for that paper, right? Or you want to open a graph for that particular paper, then you should write. You should click here, open graph. Now it will take you to the map of that particular paper, which I have just selected of 2019, right? It's published in 2019. So now it is giving me that set of papers again. And having this is the paper and having the related papers. Now my personal favorite visual literature search tool is Researcher Rabbit. Let's go and find it out. This. आधे घंटे में मैं बुला लूँगा. So this one is researchrabbit.ai. It will also do the same thing. We need to give them the paper as a seed. Seed means the initial something that we need to give to search, right? So we need to give them the the paper as a seat. Here you can create your own account. I want the so here we have some need to add the paper. Again, that paper, either the title or DOI of that paper. Let me copy again. Let's say the title I'll copy. And I'll search. And I'll get the paper. It has been added. Now once it has been added, this is multi-objective. I'll clicking it. Now this is the paper that I have added. You see all references 23, the author, the suggested author, this is the link of that particular paper. Let's say all references. Is showing all the references of that particular paper. These are the related paper again. Again, I'll click anything. Now it is showing me the similar work, all references, all citation. Let's say the similar work, 990. It will give me all 990 paper, which are the similar work of it. These are the map. Again, if I click any of these papers, it is showing me similar work, all references. Let's say I want the similar work, which is 855 similar work. These are all 855 papers. You can click any of the paper. It will take you to that particular paper's publisher page. So in that way, it is giving me the paper and I can search it. So this is what I find it out very good way of searching the related papers. Okay, Research Rabbit. So that's all related to the research related tools or the literature review related tools. Now let's go and see some more tools. One of the category of the tool like literature management. So what will happen is when we do the literature survey and when we try to find it out or to get the research completed at that particular time, we'll find it out that, oh yes, that paper I have read at that particular time, but I don't know where that paper is. So what will happen is we forgot the way we find out the paper and what is the outcome of that particular paper while reading that. So this literature management tool is going to help you on this regard. Now for that, the tool name is Hypernote. Hypernotes are the tool that we can use for our systematic management of the research, where we can put everything at one place. Okay, this Hypernote is just like a notebook. The notebook where we have different pages. In each pages we may have different thing. Let's say this is my research paper, this is the finding of it, this is the research paper, this is the finding of it. Also we can put the hyperlink related to that paper, so we can create the notebook, right? It is this is for creating the notebook. In each notebook we can find out or we can add different pages. So let's say if I'll create a notebook, under that I can add different pages. So let's say this is add pages. In each page I can have, or I can write its I can put the image, I can give the link, I can do it everything, right? Let me show you one already created hyper notebook. So what is the use of it is everything will be there in the form of book, and there are different pages of it. So in each page you will find out, or to create the link, you can always render from one page to another page in that way by clicking this, and you can create the links, you can create your notes, and you can keep in one place. So you doesn't have to worry about the work once you have done. You might put in a different folder, you might have a way of systematically putting the references, but the thing is that it is not that much of effective. My suggestion is to use any of these tools for the proper management of your work, right? You can add pages, you can add tables, you can add graphs, right? These are the facility that is given by this hyperlinks. This is a management tool. Now come to, let's say, what I have,
Sir, may I ask
shown you is, yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, sir, in the previous one, in the hypernote, what you, you have shown that my pertinent question in that regard is that is it not susceptible to that any data or any kind of writing that we are writing to that particular tool? Later on that may be, subject to threat by any other, researchers or
Yeah, that's why there are so many management tools. I have taken you to this. See, what is happening nowadays is we used to keep our important document in the Google Drive.
Yes, sir.
Do we store?
Yes, definitely. We store.
We have some important work in the important thing that we'll put in the social media, right? So
Yes, sir.
always
Yes.
there is a issue of security, but the thing is that what tool I told you is more reliable, a more reliable tool that I find it out. That's why I have shown all those tools to you, because all those tools which I have used by myself, and I find those tools more reliable.
Okay.
Reliable in the sense these are not at all. I cannot say that they are 100% secure, or there are no privacy threats,
Yes, sir.
but we need to uh, use any of these tools for our good management, right? Otherwise
Right, sir.
we cannot use it. So your question is absolutely correct and thoughtful, that why we use those tools if there is a problem of leakage, right? But we doesn't have any choice right now, and these are the tools which are reliable.
Okay, sir. Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Right. So let's go to the writing tool. See, writing tool are the tools which we can use. Let's say if we are getting the content generated by some AI tools, or getting, or what are the phrases, or what are the paper that we have created by ourselves. What is happening is we are not that much of efficient in paper writing. The reason behind this is we do not belong to or we doesn't have the base of English, or base of good way of putting our thought into those what I want sentences or the phrases, right? So always we are lacking on communicating our thoughts into those sentences or into those phrases. So always we can use some paper writing tools to correct our grammar, to correct our flow of writing, or to suggest some of the words which are not fitting with those sentences. Okay. So what are the tools that I'll show you are the different paraphrasing tools, or different tool which have the different what we can say advantages. So these are the three tools which I find it very much uh, reliable tool and good tool. Whatever the output they are giving is very good. So the first one is very good. Second is also having a good purpose. Third one you can use if you want, but first two tools are very good. Quillboard you all use, right? You all have used some at some time, a point of time. Let's see all these three tools one by one. One is the Trinka tool. Okay, what the Trinka will do, again, it will help you for effective way of writing. So let's log in there. So whatever cloud-based tool I shown you, we doesn't have to install any software in our system. These are all cloud-based, right? Cloud-based means like your Gmail or Google Drive, all are cloud-based. You doesn't have to install the what you can say the software in your system. So what the Trinka will do is, Trinka will be helpful for proofreading. It will be used for proper citation. It is also going to generate the reports by finding out the proper citation, whether you have done or not. Plagiarism also it is going to check, and it is also going to give you the suggestion to which particular journal you can target. There are some add-on that you can have. You can add on with the MS Word, right? So while writing the paper, you can add on it, and you can use all the facility of Trinka in your MS Word. You can upload the file which you want to do the paraphrasing, or you want to do any changes. And you can use it for the grammar. You can use it for rewriting the sentences which are more thoughtful way of, let's say, one meaning you want to convey with your sentence, but sometimes what will happen is the sentence is not at all enough to convey your thought, right? But it is going to help you on it. So this is one tool that you can use. It's called Trinka. Let's go to another tool which is called Quillboard. You might have used this Quillboard because it is very famous in India. Again, here also you need to log in. Let me see whether I logged in or not. So we need to log in. Again, a simple way of logging it with your Google account. Now what Quillboard is going to do is, again, it will do the same thing. It will do the grammar checking. It will also having the paraphrasing tool. It is going to paraphrase your work. It is asking me for the premium version. I'll just skip it. So paraphrasing tool, grammar check you can do, plagiarism checking also you can do. You can also uh, detect the text which is generated by AI tools. Translator is also there, means from Hindi to different languages, from English or from Hindi to English, English to Hindi, or any other languages. Summarization also you can do. There are other tools like citation generation, flow of your paper, how.
Sir, just a minute. Is this a free tool or paid tool, sir?
See, these are the different tools which I told you are the tools which have the two versions. Either if you are thinking that this tool is going to help you uh, get the premium version of it, because it will help you or it will give you more tools or more way of getting your things done. So what I told you are different tools which are, everything is not free. Some of them are giving you some limitations, like, and if you want it more, then you need to go for the premium version.
Thank you, sir.
Like this is having the free version. By free version you can do a limited thing, right? And after that you need to pay. Like this, it is giving me to use it, but I can use it, and you see what are the different languages I can choose, in which I can do the grammar check, paraphrase, which type of paraphrasing I can do. Here it is saying a standard one, but if you'll find out the updated version, you will find out many things. See, in a standard it is free, fluency it is free, formal it is asking for the premium version. I think you got the answer, right? So many of the tools, many of the functionality is free of cost, but for more thing you need to get the premium version of it. So if you find any of the tool is going to help you, then give some money. What is the problem? Okay, now let's go to another tool which is called Paper Pell. It is also the same tool or the same thing it will do. It says start writing, it's free. Let's see how much or how, what are the functionality which is free. Right, here also new document you need to upload here. See, here we have the version of chat PDF. The chat PDF which I have shown you earlier, you can use it. You can also have the add-on with the Google Microsoft Word, Google Doc, and Overleaf. Plagiarism checking you can do, and submission check means which are the general that you can have. Here also you can have the facility of finding out the grammar, the flow, the citation, and all. Okay, so plagiarism checking tool, we have different plagiarism checking tool. We have very famous, which is called Turnitin, which is accepted worldwide. Then Plag, Enego. It's uh, all the tools are not a free tool, right? You have to subscribe. Research, reference and citation management tool. So let me show you this particular tool, which is very much underrated tool, but very much useful tool. What will happen is when we have any research paper that we want to prepare, in that particular process, what will happen? Let me show you this paper. This is the paper that I have downloaded, right, earlier. Now, if we'll go and see its reference, these are the reference. Now, to writing the reference is problematic. What is this? Now, if you see this citation, you will find it on in a one standard. Like for the pages, it is written PP, right? And for the year, it is written at very last and just before the PP. So for the general paper, the thing is different. Like for the general, it is volume, pages, PP is not there, only P is there, then year is there. Then if you go here, volume, number, PP is written here. So they have not used the tool, they have made it manually. If you'll see this, PP is written, in somewhere it is written P, in somewhere it is PP, in that way. So there might be some reason to write it in that way, but every general need to follow a standard way of writing the reference. Now, how you can write the reference in a standard way? So this is the tool, which is called mybib.com. Whatever general you are targeting in this particular tool, you choose that particular general. Now this, here you can find out different generals. So many general have different citation way of writing the citation. So if you will not write the citation in that particular general's format, your paper may be coming for revision again and again. So you choose your general here. Let's say I have chosen a general called ACM transaction. Let's say I'll search it. Search for the electrical vehicle. Okay, I don't have anything related to electrical vehicle. Electrical engineering I have. IEEE transaction on system in transaction, power energy system. Let's say I'll choose this IEEE transaction on dietary and electrical insulation. Let's say I'll do it, right? Next thing I'll do is I'll go and find out the paper which I want to cite here. So I'll just add, and let's say this paper I want to cite, which I have downloaded. Okay, this paper I want to cite. So what I'll do is I'll either use the title or I'll use the DOI. So let's use the DOI. It is a general, so click on the general, DOI, and search. Yeah, this is the paper. So click on to that paper. We could not detect the name of the general for the general article. Please check the source. So it is saying that it is not going to find it out the general name. Okay. Let me find out some paper. Which I want to cite. Let me go to my Google Scholar. And let us pick any of the paper. Let's say this is the paper which I want to cite. Let's take the title of this paper. Let's search. coming or not? Let's go for DOI. Yes, it is coming now. I'll just choose it. Choose the paper. Yes, this is the paper. It is showing me the everything. Is there any changes you want to do, right? In anything. If I don't want to do any changes, then save. Once I will make it save, it is going to generate the citation out of that paper. As you can see, this is the citation. This citation is from that journal. This is the standard of that journal, which is IEEE transaction on dielectrical and electrical insulation type, right? Now, once I'll generate all the citation, what I'll do is either I'll use download the bibliography, copy and paste. So I'll just make a copy and I'll paste it anywhere I want. So this will help you for a standard way of writing the reference. You doesn't have to waste your time again and again on writing the reference. Okay. mybib.com. I hope you understood. Okay, so I told you one collaboration, right? Collaboration also will be very useful. Like you can use overleaf for your latex if you are writing any paper in the latex, so you can use overleaf, or you are writing your paper in the Word, so you use Google Doc, okay, in which you can share your work with the fellow author, and fellow author can do the changes in real time. Okay, in real time they can do the changes. So you can use overlay for your latex if you are writing your paper in latex, or Google Doc for if you are writing in in the Word, okay, MS Word. I think that's all. We have learned many tools and techniques for our research related issues or research related problems. Now I am open for different questions. If you have any questions, you can ask me.
Thank you very much, sir. Hello.
Yes, please go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. Since beginning from the abstract till the end of the reference, citation, literature review, everything by taking my example, you make us learn, everyone. I just want, if it is possible, I also beg your pardon. Is it possible to send the slides of the today's PPT? Is it possible, sir?
Okay, so I think let me see my website. It is the site is
okay, sir. No issue.
So
sir. Whatever points you told, I have noted each and everyone.
No. See, slide is. Let me see whether the slide is there in my site or not. So I'll just give you the link of my site. From there, you can download it. Okay. So in the chat box, I am giving a link.
Okay, sir.
So if you find it good, you can download that one from the link. So this is my website. In this website, there is a tab called codes and code material. Over there, you will find out the first link, which is called research tools, and you can get that particular PPT from there.
Okay, sir. Oh, it is everything, sir. Starting from the beginning.
Yes, Grammarly is specific purpose of the Grammarly is for your grammatical mistakes, your error related to if you're writing any words, if you'll find any mistakes for that. Those are the tool. If you are familiar with that particular tool, you can use it. There is no issue on it at all. Those are all very advanced tool that you can use. Any other question?
Sir, we have a question from Sasmita Senapati ma'am. She's asking, if we use the paper writing tools, don't we come under the scanner of AI detection surveillance?
AI detection surveillance. There is no AI detection surveillance. I don't find anything named the AI detection surveillance. But yes, which I told you is you can use the paraphrasing tool to paraphrase your AI generated sentences into different way, so that your work will not come under AI detection tool. Okay. So Smita ma'am, is it okay? The answer is okay. Okay, thank you. Any other question?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
Participants, do we have any more questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, sir. Okay, since we don't have any more questions, we are coming to the end of this session. So good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of BPUT fraternity, I am grateful to deliver a vote of thanks for this wonderful session. We express our heartfelt gratitude for your insightful presentation on tools and techniques for effective literature research. Your willingness to share your knowledge and expertise is greatly appreciated, sir. Next, I would like to thank all the participants for their active engagement and participation. Thank you once again, sir, and all those who contributed to making this FTP session a success. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Preeti ma'am. Thank you so much, Rao sir.
Welcome.
And thank you all the participants.
So we'll connect at 3. So, you can come back on a same link at 3 p.m. for the session 3. And thank you all. So we can now disconnect.
Okay, thank you, sir.